just coming off of the road onto the driveway. And so right now we are still bordering the neighbor's property somewhat. The property line is just over off of the other side of this rock. You can see it's recently been surveyed. There's one of the property markers. Down here is the pond. So this pond has some bass, some bluegill, a bunch of turtles. 3/4 of the pond is on the property. The left edge is the neighbor's. So then this is the driveway up to the rest of the house. So going up this hillside, there's lots of daylilies that bloom in the spring. We have lots of wild blackberries, quite a few that are needing to be picked if you can pick out any of the dark colored berries. So the property line is about 20 feet to the right, and then it all goes to the left here. The driveway is approximately 1,400 feet long. We're coming up on, over here on the right is some fruit trees. There are some peaches and some apples. The beehives are going to be moved. Now we're going to go down what is, so there's the house. Now we're going to go down what is probably my favorite trail. It's just shy of a half mile. A portion of it is a loop, and then there's a spot that's a down and a back. You can tell that we are heading into the west. The sun's setting here, back this way. It's about 7:45 in the afternoon, or the evening.
The trees are equal parts oak, poplar, and maple.
I don't know if you heard my husband there, but the trees are predominantly oak, hickory, maple, and poplar. We've owned the land for 15 years, and it's never been logged since we've owned it, other than taking a tree because it was down or something along those lines. So there's a lot of mature growth here.
That's a big white oak right there.
Oh, yep, big white oak right there in front of us.
These trees are about 90 feet tall.
Yeah, the trees roughly in this area are about 90 feet tall. There's many of them that are, 16, 18, 20 inches across. And there is an owl. Let me see if I can see. Oh, you see it flying? No, I don't know if I got that or not. We have lots of wildlife. So there's deer and, of course, turkeys, possums, skunks, armadillos. Those are new to us here, but we do have some armadillos. We've had bobcats, coyotes. So there's quite a bit of wildlife here. I really hope I got that owl on here. So we are getting close back up to the house. I'll pan over here and you can see the house over there. But we're going to go down this little trail here that's kind of down in a back. Oh, I missed him. Could you see where he landed? So this does not go all the way to the property property line at this point, the back line of the property. You can see basically from this angle everything you can see. Even if you could see through the trees, it's still all of our property. So we are turning around and we're going to go back the rest of this loop. About 4/10 of an acre is fenced in our backyard. So you're seeing we're coming back up around toward the front of the house at this point. So now we're gonna just swing through here and my old dog. So this over here is down the side. You can see there's the back of the yard. And now we're to the woods that are kind of behind the house. So this section over here is, it looks like it's almost been mowed underneath there, but that's not the case. We have a little bit of a hobby farm, and I'll show you here in a few minutes, that we have goats. So right now we have goats that are not fenced, and they are allowed to free roam, and so they keep all of the woods basically under control, all of the undergrowth managed. So we're going to the back of the property. So this fence row here that you can see is the property line. That's adjoining on the other side of the fence there. So right here's the fence. So on the other side there, that is land that is owned by a church. It's 120 acres that the church owns.
I see
and if you can
4
look,
deer.
Yeah, if you look right there. Oh, I can't hardly see them.
White-tailed
But
deer.
those are deer running across the
Oh, there's a fawn.
field there. So, like I said, lots of wildlife. So we've
And they've got
videoed.
soybeans planted
Their
this year.
soybeans are planted this year. So we've been videoing for 7 minutes, and we've already seen an owl and deer. And we're in this side by side that's noisy going down these trails. So lots of wildlife, lots of wildlife. This little trail here, it's just a down and back. It's not a loop. You could make it a loop joining over to the down and back we went down a minute ago. And we just saw another deer, but I don't think I got it on the video. So we're pretty much following the property line.
These are probably the biggest trees on the property.
Yes, some of the biggest trees that we have on the property
Like
are over in
30-inch
here.
oaks or-
Yeah,
That's a huge tree.
yeah.
South
So
California huge.
huge for here.
Well, so these are on the property line.
Correct. These largest trees are on the line that we share.
That one's probably 110 foot